Good morning, dear students. Today's topic is electromechanical energy conversion. So, first of all, we will start with the principle of electromechanical energy conversion. So, it is basically the conversion of electrical energy into mechanical energy or vice versa. That is known as electromechanical energy conversion. It means either as mechanical energy is converted to electrical energy or electrical energy is converted to mechanical energy. Mechanical energy converted to electrical energy is a generator, and electrical energy converted to mechanical energy, it is a motor. So basically the complete electromechanical energy conversion we can understand with the help of this block diagram, where this is the electrical input, electrical system, coupling field, mechanical system, and mechanical output. Like, as in case of a motor, we can discuss in case of a motor that the electrical input is the supply we are providing, like it is 220 volt or 440 volt, whether it is a it is a single phase motor or three phase motor. तो आपका इनपुट क्या है? इलेक्ट्रिकल इनपुट सप्लाई आपने दी है, इलेक्ट्रिकल सिस्टम आपका जो आपने एक मोटर का कंस्ट्रक्शन बनाया, दैट इज योर इलेक्ट्रिकल सिस्टम. एंड देन द कपलिंग फील्ड में बी ऑफ टू टाइप, एक होगा आपका इलेक्ट्रिकल फील्ड, एक होगा आपका मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. कपलिंग फील्ड किसी सिस्टम में आपका हो सकता है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड या आपका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. एंड देन द मैकेनिकल सिस्टम एज इन केस ऑफ अ मोटर. मोटर के केस में क्या है? इलेक्ट्रिकल सप्लाई, देन यू हैव योर स्टेटर, और in case of a three phase machine it is a stator, then there is a एयर गैप के थ्रू आपका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस होता है, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड के कारण आपका रोटर है. आफ्टर योर रोटर, देन अगेन your rotor is coupled with the mechanical system with the shaft के थ्रू आपने क्या किया? मैकेनिकल सिस्टम से इसको कपल किया, और फिर आपका जो मैकेनिकल आउटपुट है, यू विल get your mechanical output in the terms of force or torque. This is your complete electromechanical energy system. What are the features of EMEC? Features of electromechanical energy conversion are energy neither can be created nor destroyed. जितना आपका एनर्जी है that will remain constant. Various losses in case of electromechanical energy conversion, there are different type of losses. Like in case of electrical system where there is resistance, there will be I square R losses. There will be core losses. Core losses we can define as, you can have eddy current losses, hysteresis losses. In case of mechanical losses, friction losses are there, windage losses are, stray losses are there. It is a reversible process. It means mechanical energy can be converted to the electrical energy. Again that electrical energy can be converted to the mechanical energy. ये क्या है? एक दूसरे में हम लोग ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं. It is built up with the air gap. It is the most important thing, which is the air gap, because with the help of air gap only we can transfer the magnetic energy, or we can couple the circuit magnetically to each other. These are the equations, electrical balance equations. In electrical balance equations, the input energy is electrical energy, mechanical energy is the output energy. Electrical energy is input, means it is supply, voltage we have provided, output is force oblique torque. Then increase in energy stored in coupling field. The energy in stored field, magnetic field, suppose like in case of a machine there is a air gap. In that air gap, the magnetic energy which is stored is the energy of the coupling field. Next is the energy converted to the heat. Those are the losses, I square R losses basically. If the input is the mechanical input, mechanical energy input, the output will be electrical energy. Second, increase in energy in coupling field, and the last one will be energy converted to the heat. Same is the case. If we talk about a single excited magnetic field system, we have a system where this is a coil. In this coil, we have applied a voltage with the internal resistance of R, current is I. This is the armature. This armature is rotating. This we have a linear rotation. This armature is coupled with the magnetic system, this magnetic system, and this is the displacement of the magnetic system, which is showing with the help of X. This is the field. When the voltage is applied to this coil, a magnetic field is developed. That magnetic field is developed in this coil, and due to this magnetic field there is some work in there is some force in this armature. As this armature is coupled with the magnetic system, there will be some movement in this magnetic system also, that we will discuss in next slide. If we talk about the magnetic system, the first thing which is flux linkage. In any magnetic system, the flux linkage is psi is equal to n into phi, where n is your number of turns and phi is the flux. According to the KVL, we know in previous slide it was the circuit, like voltage we have applied is V, resistance is R, and in this coil the EMF induced was E. V is equal to E plus IR. Suppose the current is I. This IR we can write it as IR plus E. E is basically N into d phi by dt according to the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. If we multiply both the side by I dt, we will get V into I dt plus this is IR into I dt is I square R dt plus I, this is E, and this E is equal to N d phi by dt. So if E is equal to N d phi by dt, we can write it as E into I dt, and this E into I dt is actually N d phi by dt into dt, dt cancel, into I, this is E into I, or we can write it as N into phi, that is psi, I into d psi. This is the complete E. So E is replaced by I d psi. How? I have already discussed. Now taking common, V I dt minus I square dt is equal to I d psi. V minus IR, I dt is equal to I d psi. This V minus IR is again E. This is E. E I dt is equal to I d psi. This E into I dt is basically nothing but the work electrical work is EI into dt. We all know work is EI dt, and as in case of the electrical circuit, this is the work done or this is the energy. Same in case of the magnetic circuit, this is the field energy, and that field energy is dw field, that is equal to I into d psi. It is basically electrical energy is equal to mechanical energy plus energy in field. We all know that the electrical energy is equal to mechanical energy plus energy. So dw electrical is equal to, for no mechanical work done, if the mechanical work done is 0, we will get dw electrical is equal to dw field. It means whatever energy is electrical energy, the whole electrical energy will be stored in the circuit in the form of the energy of magnetic field. तो जितना आपने इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी आपका हुआ, that whole electrical energy is saved as a electrical energy energy of the magnetic field in the circuit. How? As electrical energy is W is equal to V into Q, and what is Q? Q is I dt. So V I dt or E I dt is the electrical energy, and we know that the electrical energy is equal to energy of the field in case of excited system where the field energy is EIDT as क्या होता है, जो आपके फील्ड की एनर्जी है वही आपकी इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी के बराबर है। और इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी कितनी है, EIDT। ई क्या है फिर से, EIDT। तो E इज इक्वल टू, वी नो E इज इक्वल टू n d phi by dt, or we can write it as d of n phi dt. And what is this n phi? This n phi is equal to d psi by dt. So this is E d psi by dt into I dt. D psi by dt, dt cancel, I d psi, or I d psi. Psi is equal to n d phi, because psi is equal to flux linkage. So I into n into d phi. And what is this I into n? This is the magnetic field M. So m d phi. So electrical field, so energy of the magnetic field is m d phi or I d psi, where the flux linkage limit is psi 1 to psi 2, or in case of, in terms of magnetic field, it is phi 1 to phi 2 m d phi. Okay, this is the energy equation or the energy of a magnetic field. W field is magnetic field energy. Electrical field energy is this, EIDT. So this was the expression for electrical energy and magnetic energy. In next lecture, we will discuss about other forms of energy in electrical and magnetic circuit. Thank you.